Tell yourself every morning, pain is temporary. Because it truly is. Nothing that hurts today will hurt forever. Think of the times in your life when you felt broken. A failure in exams, a betrayal from a friend, a door that closed when you hoped it would open. In that moment, the pain felt endless, didn't it? But look at you now, you survived. The pain faded, but you remained. Pain has never been your enemy. It has been your greatest teacher in disguise. It carves strength into our character, resilience into our spirit, and depth into our understanding of life. When we experience pain, our natural instinct is to run from it. We look for distractions, for comfort, for ways to escape. But growth never happens in comfort. It happens in discomfort, in those moments when we feel like giving up, but still take one more step. The seed has to break before it sprouts. The caterpillar must struggle before it becomes a butterfly. In the same way, we too must go through pain to transform into who we are meant to be. Remind yourself that what feels unbearable today will one day become the story that inspires someone else. Pain is a passing phase, but the lessons it leaves behind are permanent. It teaches patience, empathy, and gratitude. Without pain, we would never value peace. Without darkness, we would never appreciate light. So, when you wake up and face your struggles, don't ask, why me? Ask instead, what is this teaching me? Because pain doesn't come to punish you, it comes to prepare you. Each ache, each challenge, is life's way of building your inner strength. Hold on a little longer, breathe a little deeper, and remember, this too shall pass. Or tell yourself every morning, regret lasts forever, because it truly does. Pain fades with time, but regret has a way of echoing through our hearts long after the moment has passed. Regret is not about what happened, it's about what never did. The words we never spoke, the dreams we never chased, the chances we never took. When you look back, it's not the failures that hurt the most, it's the times you let fear stop you from even trying. So many people spend their lives wondering, what if? What if I had taken that opportunity? What if I had believed in myself just a little more? What if I had not given up when it got hard? Those questions are painful because there are no answers. Time doesn't rewind, and missed chances rarely return in the same way. Regret is the price we pay for hesitation. When you choose comfort over courage, you might avoid short-term pain, but you invite long-term emptiness. The discomfort of discipline lasts only for a while, but the pain of regret can stay for a lifetime. Every successful person you admire has walked through moments of doubt and fear, but they kept going. They didn't wait for the perfect moment, they made the moment perfect by acting with faith. You see, life will never hand us ideal conditions. There will always be risk, uncertainty, and fear. But courage is not the absence of fear, it is the decision to move forward despite it. Each day that passes is one less chance to do what your heart truly desires. So speak to yourself kindly but firmly. I will not let regret define me, dice. Let this be your reminder to act today, to love deeply, to dream boldly. Because tomorrow is never promised. Tell yourself every morning, choose your pain wisely. The pain of discipline or the pain of disappointment. Because no matter what path you take, life will always involve some form of pain. But the kind of pain you choose will shape who you become. The pain of discipline is the discomfort that comes from consistency, hard work, and sacrifice. It's waking up early when you want to sleep in, saying no to distractions when everyone else gives in, and pushing yourself when your mind whispers, stop. It's not easy, but it's purposeful. Every act of discipline adds strength to your character and brings you closer to your dreams. The pain of disappointment, on the other hand, is the ache of knowing you could have done more but didn't. It's the heaviness that settles in your heart when opportunities slip through your fingers because you chose comfort over commitment. It's the quiet regret that whispers, if only I had tried harder. Unlike the pain of discipline, this pain doesn't build you. It breaks you. It doesn't fade quickly, it lingers, reminding you of what could have been. When you feel tired, unmotivated, or tempted to quit, remind yourself that both paths have a cost. You can suffer now through discipline and enjoy success later, or you can enjoy comfort now and suffer the regret later. Pain is unavoidable, but regret is optional. The difference lies in your daily choices, the small, consistent steps you take toward your goals. So, when you wake up and feel the struggle within, smile at it. That struggle means you're growing. The pain you feel while working toward your dreams is far lighter than the pain of realizing you gave them up. Choose wisely, because today's discipline becomes tomorrow's freedom. Tell yourself every morning, I am stronger than my struggle, and I will turn today's pain into tomorrow's power. Because every challenge you face is not meant to destroy you, but to reveal your inner strength. Life will test you in ways you never expect, through loss, failure, rejection, or uncertainty. But within those trials lies the seed of transformation. The struggle you go through today is not a punishment, it's preparation for something greater. Strength is not built in moments of comfort, it is forged in the fires of adversity. Every tear, every setback, every sleepless night is shaping you into someone wiser, braver, and more capable than before. When you face difficulties, it's easy to think, why is this happening to me? But the real question is, what is this teaching me? Every struggle holds a lesson if you're willing to look for it. Sometimes pain teaches patience. Sometimes it teaches resilience. But always it teaches growth. The world often sees strength as being unbreakable, but true strength is the ability to bend without breaking, to fall and still rise with grace. Remember that even the tallest mountains are conquered step by step. You may stumble, you may fall, but each time you rise, you grow stronger. Turn your frustration into fuel, your pain into purpose, and your wounds into wisdom. The same fire that burns also purifies. When you face life's challenges with courage and faith, you transform what once felt like weakness into your greatest power. So each morning, look into the mirror and remind yourself, I have survived everything that once tried to break me. I am not defined by my struggles, I am refined by them. Let every hardship become the reason you shine brighter than before. Tell yourself every morning, this too shall pass. Because no matter how heavy the moment feels, nothing in life is permanent. Every joy, every sorrow, every challenge, and every victory is temporary. When life feels unbearable, when everything seems to be falling apart, remind yourself that time has an incredible power to heal. The same way night always gives way to dawn, your dark days will eventually give way to light. No emotion, no pain, no situation stays forever. Life is in constant motion, changing, shifting, evolving. And so are you. When things go wrong, our minds often convince us that it will always be this way. But look back. You've already overcome things you once thought you couldn't. What broke you yesterday is now just a memory. This proves that pain is not permanent, it's only passing through to make you stronger. So instead of fighting every difficulty, learn to flow through it with patience and faith. Accept that some seasons are for growth and some are simply for endurance. Both are necessary. At the same time, remember that even good times will pass. That's why it's important to be grateful when life feels kind. Appreciate the laughter, the love, the peace, because these too are fleeting. When you hold gratitude in your heart during the highs and patience during the lows, you discover balance. So, when you wake up each day, no matter what you're facing, whisper to yourself, this moment will not define me. It will pass and I will rise. Let this truth comfort you in pain and humble you in success. Because the secret to peace is knowing that every season, whether bright or dark, is only temporary, and every ending carries the promise of a new beginning. Tell yourself every morning, my thoughts create my world, so I will think with purpose and positivity. Because everything you experience in life begins with a single thought. Thoughts are seeds, and the mind is the soil. Whatever you plant consistently in your mind will eventually grow in your reality. If you plant fear, doubt, and negativity, life begins to feel heavy and hopeless. But if you nurture faith, gratitude, and optimism, even challenges start to look like opportunities. The world doesn't change when your circumstances do, it changes when your perception does. Your mind is a powerful instrument. It can either be your best friend or your worst enemy. Most of the time, it's not life that defeats us, it's the stories we tell ourselves about life. When we say, I can't, we close doors before even trying. When we say, I will find a way, possibilities begin to open. Every great achievement started as a thought in someone's mind, a dream that seemed impossible until belief made it real. Guard your mind carefully, because what you focus on expands. If you keep thinking about your problems, you'll feel overwhelmed. But if you think about solutions, you'll feel empowered. Even in pain, train your thoughts to look for meaning instead of misery. Positive thinking doesn't mean ignoring difficulties. It means facing them with the belief that you can rise above them. Each morning, fill your mind with gratitude, speak kindness to yourself, and visualize the life you want to create. Your outer world is simply a reflection of your inner world. So, choose your thoughts the way an artist chooses colors, with intention and care. Because the masterpiece of your life will be painted by the brushstrokes of your mind.